people are here online. And as I like to do, I like to use lots of props. So 4 blocks, if you have them. If you don't have blocks at home, paper towel rolls work nicely. A chair, we're going to use that later. So a sturdy chair, and you can use the chair instead of blocks if you don't have that, but I highly recommend that. A blanket or something maybe to sit on later, and a strap or a paper or a scarf or a pet leash, all of those fun props. You have to have them, no, but it will enhance the class if you can do that. So I do like to start lying down on your back for our breath work, so that if you're able to lie on your back, I invite you to do that now. And if you're not sure how to get on your back, take your blocks and walk them, use them to support yourself as you lie down on your back. And I'd like to start with restorative rest pose. On your back, bend your knees, take the soles of your feet to the edges of your mat, knock your knees together, one hand on your heart, the other on your belly, to bring some awareness to your breath, because breath is where yoga starts and finishes. Breath is actually, if you think about it, where life starts and finishes. So come to an awareness of your breath, and on your inhales, notice how your belly rises, your chest expands. And on your exhales, your belly falls and your chest contracts. So breathe in that vitality. Exhale out any stale air. Breathe in life. Breathe in healing oxygen. And on your exhale, let go of those things that don't serve you. Fears, doubts, anxiety. On your inhale, breathe in strength and stability and support. And on your exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. On your inhale, breathe in a sense of community. And on your exhale, let go of maybe that to-do list, the things that you're thinking about. Put them aside for this time that we have together. No lying on your back. On your next inhale, take a full body morning stretch. Extend your arms overhead, point your toes, arch your back. Breathe into every part of your body. And on your exhale, sweep your arms across the ceiling and bend your knees. Feet are hip distance apart, soles of your feet on your mat. Inhale, take your right knee into your chest and circle your ankle one way and then the other way. Take an exhale. Inhale. And with your exhale, draw your forehead to your right knee. Engage your low belly. Our core is such a vital part of our breath. Inhale, lower your chest. And exhale, lower your right knee. Keep it bent and sole of your right foot on your mat. Inhale, left knee comes in. Circle your left ankle. The other way too. Exhale. Inhale. With your exhale, forehead to left knee, and smash the small of your back into your mat. Really activate that low belly. Inhale, lower your head. Exhale, lower your left knee. And now let's alternate. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, lower your head. Exhale, lower your right foot. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, lower your head. Exhale, you lower your left foot. Continue like that, linking your breath to movement. The exhale is the effort. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lower. Go at your pace, linking your breath to your movement. Engage your core. And maybe do one more for each side. Even yourself up. Then another morning stretch. Straighten your legs, arch your back, reach your arms overhead. It feels good. Exhale, sweep your arms across the ceiling, come down to your sides, bend your knees once again. Now take your hands behind your head. You can interlace or not. Spread your elbows wide. Take an inhale. With your exhale, right elbow towards your left thigh. It's not going to reach, but we can try. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left elbow towards right side. Working your obliques. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist and alternate. Belly is firm and engaged. Support your neck with your head. Spread your elbows so it's a working of your core rather than pulling up on your neck. Maybe one more each side to make sure you're even. And then one more full body morning stretch. Arms overhead, straighten your legs, arch your back, fill your body with healing breath. Exhale, bend your knees one more time with your feet hip distance apart, soles of your feet on your mat. Take your arms out to a T, palms facing down. Inhale here. Exhale, drop both knees off to the left. Maybe your gaze goes to the right. Aim to melt both shoulders into your mat. So the twist is really from the waist down. Find space in your side bodies. Relax your arms. Inhale, take your knees back up to center, and exhale, drop both knees to the right. Perhaps your gaze goes to the left, but if your neck doesn't feel right doing that, you don't have to do that. Breathe into your sides, your waist, even your legs. Relax your arms. Inhale, knees come back up to center, and exhale, bend both knees into your chest and grab the backs of your thighs. If this works for you, rock and roll along the length of your spine up to a seat. If that doesn't work for you, turn to one side and push yourself up to a seat. Maybe use your blocks push yourself up. And we're all at different places on our yoga journey. We're coming to a seat. Maybe you'd like to take a blanket and put it underneath your sitting bones. And that can just help us to find a little more elevation of our hips so that our knees can be a little bit lower. You can support your knees, your thighs with blocks if that feels right. And we aim to have a straight spine. You can sit in your chair if you feel better rather than being on your mat. You can actually do most of this practice from your chair and from standing. So focus on a straight spine with our hips grounded into our mat, our tail slightly tucked, our belly is engaged. Our spine is straight because we don't want to lose any height as we age. Lift through the crown of your head, draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Take an inhale, fill your body with breath. Take an exhale. We'll start to move our spine. Inhale, seated mountain. Sweep your arms up, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips, but shoulders slide down away from your ears. Belly is engaged. Exhale, cactus arms. This is a difficult pose for some of us. Palms face forward, elbows come out from shoulders, wrists are stacked over our elbows. Inhale, cow variation. Spread your collarbones, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, cat. Flap your palms, maybe your elbows. Maybe your elbows come down towards your sides to really curl, chin towards your chest, stretch out your back muscles. Inhale, back to cactus, straight spine. Exhale, right hand comes down towards your right side. Inhale, lengthen and take your left hand behind your head. Exhale, side bend to the right and pause here. Left elbow points up at the ceiling. Pure side bend, ground into both sitting bones equally. Maybe this first time you roll your head out, if that feels good, look down at your right hand, look up at the sky. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Right hand comes behind your head. And exhale, side bend to the left with the bend of your left elbow. Right elbow points up at the sky and maybe you roll out your neck. And maybe you don't. Inhale, come back to cactus. Lengthen your spine and exhale, twist to the right. It's not a big twist, it's a little twist, but your gaze can go to the right, to the middle, or left, whatever your neck wants you to do. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain pose, arms sweep up, and exhale, hands come to heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath in and breath out. That's really working our shoulders. Notice which leg is crossed in front. Reach behind you, lean back, and straighten your legs out. Take a bounce of your knees. And then you can change the cross of your legs. If you remember which leg was in front, and it's okay if you don't. And we'll flow breath to movement. Reconnect with that straight spine. Neutral neck, shoulders down. Inhale, stand seated. Mountain, I knew I could get it. And exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, cow, spread your collarbones. Exhale, cat, flap, and curl. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, lengthen left hand behind. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lengthen right hand behind. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center, lengthen. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, seated mountain, arms come up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale, one more round. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, cow, squeeze shoulders together. Exhale, cat, roll it forward. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lengthen left hand behind. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lengthen right behind. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center, lengthen. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, seated mountain. And exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in and out. That was a lot of shoulder work. Let's rotate our arms out, in, out, and in, out. And maybe your palms are up. Maybe they can even rotate a little bit behind. And rotate the other way, palms down, or maybe even palms up going the other way. One more time, rotate your palms out and rotate them in and down. Great job. So we're coming up to standing. We'll do a standing sun salutation. So set up your blocks at the top of your mat. And the bottom block is on the short side. The top block is on the long side. And you need enough room to stand in between your blocks. Or you can have your chair at the top of your mat. Need a chair. Let me just grab a chair. Have the seat facing you. So you can work off of your blocks or your chair. So come up to standing, and from a seat, you can swing your legs around and grab your blocks, come to kneeling, inhale, take a leg back, and exhale, step 1 foot forward. Inhale, lift your back knee, push into your blocks, and exhale, step that other foot forward. Now, if you have knee issues, you can put a blanket in the vicinity of where your knees would be if you're kneeling with your blocks at the top of your mat. And we'll touch down on our knees, but just be careful you don't trip over your anything that might be padding your knees. So standing in between your blocks, feet are hip distance apart. Our toes are parallel, our feet are parallel, not pigeon-toed, not duck-footed. And our knees are just micro-bent, so we're not locking out our knees, but our thighs are activated. You can lift your kneecaps a bit, tuck your tail, gaze forward, shoulders are relaxed down, arms at our sides. Inhale, standing mountain, sweep your arms up. Biceps come next to your ears, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips, maybe even spread your fingers. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, thighs stay parallel, and your back is flat, your nose is forward, your tail is tucked. Bring your hands down to your blocks or to the seat of your chair. Inhale, left leg steps back. And exhale, left knee comes down to the mat. And just stabilize here for a second. If you need to heel toe your right foot out a little bit for more stabilization, you can do that. Hold on to your blocks or your chair. Inhale, sink your hips a bit. Lift your chest, push into your blocks, straighten your arms, and notice a nice stretch on your hip flexors on the left. And exhale, lift your hips, push into your blocks, maybe bend your elbows a bit, engage your core. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your hips, belly comes in. One more like that. Inhale, sink and lift. Exhale, lift your hips, push into your blocks. Inhale, take your hands up to your right thigh. Scissor your thighs together if you need to be find a little more stable. Right knee should roughly be above right ankle. Back toe can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up along the sides of your head. Once again, maybe spread your fingers, look forward, shoulders slide down away from your ears. Exhale, hands come to your blocks. Ground into your left block, maybe even bend your left elbow a bit. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Easy twist to the right. Lift your right arm towards the sky. Your gaze can be up there or down or middle, wherever it feels comfortable for you. Exhale, take your right hand to the back of your head. Inhale, lift your right elbow up. And exhale, curl right elbow towards your left elbow crease for a twist. Inhale, reach your right elbow up. And exhale, curl it in. Inhale, right elbow up. Good job. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, right elbow up. Now release your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, right hand comes down to your block. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back knee. Push into your blocks. Rock forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, standing mountain, straighten your legs, sweep your arms up, and exhale, take your hands to heart. Breathe here in, breathe out. Other side, inhale, standing mountain, arms sweep up. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, tuck your tail, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back right. Exhale, right knee comes down. Stay at your blocks, find that stability. If you heel toe your left foot out, you'll find a little wider base, maybe a little more stability. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your chest, look forward, get that stretch on your right hip flexors. Exhale, sink, push into your blocks, engage your core, lift your hips. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your gaze. Exhale, lift your hips, look down. One more, inhale, sink your hips. Exhale, engage your core, lift your hips. Inhale, take your hands, walk your hands up to your left thigh and find that stability. Exhale, draw your shoulders down away from your ears, look forward. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up. Lift and exhale, take your hands down to your blocks. Bend your right elbow, ground into that right side. Inhale, easy twist to the left. Left arm towards the sky. It's called easy twist. It's not actually that easy, is it? We're engaging core, we're engaging arms. Exhale, take your hand behind your head. Inhale, left elbow points towards the ceiling. Exhale, left elbow rotates down towards your right elbow crease. Inhale, lift up your elbow towards the sky. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, left elbow comes up. And exhale, take the twist. Inhale, release your left hand up towards the sky. And exhale, left hand comes down to your blocks, face forward. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back knee, push into your blocks. Exhale, step your right foot forward. That uses core, that uses a lot of energy. Inhale, standing mountain, arms come up. And exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome job. We are going to flow breath to movement, but before we do that, take a little march and rotate out and in, because we're working hard here. But we'll do our sun salutation, and hopefully the sun will listen to us and come out. So feet parallel in between your blocks. Inhale, standing mountain, arms up. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back left. Exhale, left knee comes down. Inhale, hands come to your right side. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up. Exhale, hands to your blocks. One time. Inhale, easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, lift your back knee, rock forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, standing mountain, arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. So much easier when we flow breath to movement. Inhale. And exhale. Other side. Inhale, standing mountain. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back right. Exhale, right knee comes down. Inhale, hands to left thigh. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up. Exhale, hands to your blocks, bend your right elbow. Inhale, easy twist, left arm up. Exhale, left hand to your block. Inhale, lift your back knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing mountain. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. If you have something that you could trip over on your mat, move that out of the way. And we will do a standing sequence at the side of our mat. So I am going to go do that. Okay. So I was going to go off camera, but so feet are hip distance, no, feet are 2 to 3 feet wide, depending on how you are feeling. And your feet are parallel. Straight spine again, so tail is tucked. Our shoulders are relaxed, our spine is straight. And always consider lifting through the crown of your head. Now pivot on your right heel, so your right toes point towards the short side of your mat, and make a line between your right heel and your left heel or your left arch. So your feet are perpendicular. Take your hands on your ribs and spin so that your ribs are facing that long side of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, moving towards warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend your right leg. Add your arms, warrior 2, arms to the sides, palms are down. Gaze is towards your right side and reach your fingertips. This is active warrior 2, as if somebody's Trying to push down on your arms. Spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed down. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And exhale, left hand comes to your hip. Bump your hips to the left. Rotate your right hand so the back of your right hand is inside your right thigh. Exhale, triangle pose. So hips go left. Your body, your torso goes to the right. Heart spins open. Wonderful. Maybe you even use the back of your right hand to push gently on the inside of your right leg so that you can spin your heart open. Inhale, raise up your left arm. Tricky. Exhale, take it over your left ear. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left hand on your hip. Inhale, slide your right hand up your thigh, and then exhale, bump your hips to the right. We're going towards reverse triangle. I don't do this pose a whole lot, but we're doing it today. So hips are to the right. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and then back. So this is a side bend. Maybe you take your left hand to the outside of your left thigh, shoulders down. Mine are up, mine are creeping up. So slide them down, find that side bend. So good. One more inhale. And exhale back to warrior two. So bend right, palms are down, stretch your fingertips in opposition. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, hands on your hips and rotate on the ball of your right foot so that your feet are parallel. Bend your knees and walk them together and just take a little rotation out and in of your arms and go march out or prance out. And we will do the other side. Feet parallel, 2 to 2.5 feet apart, depending on how you feel. Rotate on the heel of your left foot, point your left toes towards the short side of your mat, and your right foot is perpendicular. At any time, if you feel fatigue in your quad, you're welcome to straighten and bend. Hands on your ribs, so you turn your ribs to face the long side of your mat. Lift through the crown of your head. Inhale and exhale, bend left. Inhale, straighten left. Exhale, bend left and add the arms for warrior two. Gaze over the middle finger of your left hand. Stretch your fingertips in opposition like you really mean it, really working. And inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, right hand to your hip. Inhale, bend or rotate your palm so that the back of your left hand is inside your left thigh. Bump your hips to the right and slide your left hand down for triangle pose. Rotate your heart up towards the sky. Point your right elbow up at the sky. And if that all feels awesome, raise up your right arm. So your arms are in opposition. Inhale. Exhale, right arm over your right ear. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift it up. Slide your left hand up. Exhale to your right hand to your hip. Bump your hips now to the left and inhale, left hand comes up and over for the reverse triangle. Maybe your right hand comes down the outside of your right thigh for that side bend. So good. One more inhale here and exhale, warrior two. Bend your left back to your arms parallel to your mat. Inhale, straighten left and exhale, hands on your hips. Rotate on the heel of your left foot, bend your knees and walk your feet together and out. Great job. Awesome. We are doing a balance pose. If you know me, balance is not something I love, but it is so important. And I know part of it is because I am not very good at finding balance in my life. I overcommit, over plan, over prepare. Perfectionism, you know, okay, now you've got all my confessions. However, balance is good for us. So I do try to do it in most classes. Take a block and your chair, you can either go to a wall. We're going to do eagle pose. So the chair is fine, just to have it for balance, just in case you need it for a little security. Just to hold on to there and just grab it if you need it. So, and the block is between your feet. And we'll start by grounding into our left foot, a little micro bend in our left foot, and take your right toes toward the block. So this is going to be our version of eagle. Take your right hand out to the side and then take it to your left shoulder. Take your left hand to the side to your right shoulder. This is our bear hug. Just stack your elbows and lift them to shoulder height. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, take a little bend in your legs. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Find your drishti, that point of focus in front of you that's not moving. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release arms. And take that foot off the block. Bend your knees and take a little prance and a little rotation and let all that go. Eagle pose demonstrates something called compression and release, or soak and squeeze and soak. That's what I mean to say. And I thought of that with the rain that we've been getting, how we got to squeeze out all the rain that we don't need, but yet allow rain to come in if that's what we need in our life. So we'll switch sides now. So we'll ground into left. No, we'll ground into right. And we'll lift the left toe onto the block. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, left to right shoulder. Inhale, right out. Exhale to right shoulder. Stack your elbows, lift your elbows. Take an inhale, sink, bend your knees, and exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. That's all I got. Inhale, release, and take the foot off the block, bend both knees. We have an overachiever in the group here doing double time, huh? Yeah, it's easier. Okay. Yeah, actually, slow can be tough. Slow and in life, when we're waiting for something to happen, it can be really tough, right? And so I can relate. We all are doing what we need to do. Wonderful. We are going to come now to sit on our chair. I didn't know I was a philosopher as well as a yoga teacher. So face front and we've worked our shoulders a lot today, so we still have a little bit of shoulder stuff, but we're also going to stretch out our hips a bit. And I love this. I think everybody should do it when they're sitting down. Think about ways that you could do this. Ground into your left foot and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. It's called seated figure 4 or seated pigeon. If this is not possible, it is for everybody in the room, but if it's not possible, take your right leg out to the side and windshield wiper your leg with your heel on the floor. If you're able to do that cross, lengthen up your spine and maybe start to reach your heart towards your shin. So with a flat back, we're increasing the stretch on our outer right thigh. To flex your right foot, toes towards your shin, flat back, and to the point where you are noticing that you are creating some space in your right thigh. We don't do it to the point of being miserable. Practice nonviolence on our bodies. And we show our bodies love and care and concern and compassion. Because we're stuck with this one for our whole life. Better be good to it. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, right foot comes down and we'll switch it out. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh or place your left heel on the floor and windshield wiper from side to side. Most people will notice a difference. One side is more open than the other. Reach your chest forward and just inhale, reach forward. Exhale, maybe increase that stretch with the flat back. Increase the stretch on the outside. And you can do this as a little break if you're sitting at your computer, sitting anywhere. I do it sometimes when I'm on a phone call. Increase that flexibility. Inhale, reach your chest up. And now exhale, uncross that left leg and bring your feet wide for yogi squat variation. So you're kind of at the edge of the seat of your chair and your toes are in the same position as your knees. And if you feel like this is something you want to go forward, take an inhale, lengthen your spine. With your exhale, dip your left shoulder towards the right. So it's a little twist. Engage your core. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, dip your right shoulder towards the left. Feel it in a lot of places. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. One more each side. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, heel toe back to center and march that out. One more thing in malasana or yogi squat pose. So we assume this deep, well, it is a squat. If you didn't have a chair, you'd be squatting. Going a little further, take the back of your right hand inside your right thigh. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, slide your right hand down the inside of your right leg. Spin your heart open. Maybe you even lift up your left hand. So your arms are in opposition, really reaching, finding that wingspan. Stretching shoulders, side bodies, inner thighs, hips. Inhale, slide it back up. And exhale, walk your feet together, arch it out. We'll do the other side. So feet wide, toes out, spine lengthen. And left hand goes down the inside of your left thigh. Spin your heart open. Option to raise your right arm up, that wingspan. And inhale, slide it back up, right arm comes down, heel toe. So your feet come back. Woo. Okay, awesome. Let's take a seat on our mat. So that means our chair can go to the side. If you like legs up the wall with your chair, put it back at the top of your mat with your seat facing. And come back to a seat, have your strap handy, a seat on your mat. So you can come down to your mat again by bending your knees, grabbing the seat of your chair. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower your knee down. Inhale, push into the seat of your chair, and exhale, your other leg comes back. Find your strap. Maybe that blanket under your backside is helpful. Again, to just allow your pelvis to be forward a bit. Or maybe that's something that you don't need. Have your strap nearby. Extend your left foot forward and bend your right knee and place the sole of your right foot on your mat. Hold on to your shin with both hands. And your right foot is somewhere inside your left thigh. Spine is straight. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your crown of your head, and squeeze your knee in. As you exhale, forehead to knee, and curl. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, now take the sole of your right foot onto the inside of your left thigh. Bend your left leg and put the strap around the ball of your left foot. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand. You can straighten your leg all the way or part way, but now turn your body to face your right knee. So yes, one more last side stretch. Spine is straight. Inhale and lift your right arm up. And exhale, side bend toward that left leg. Bend your left elbow just a bit. Heart spins up. You got it. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes down and bend your left leg. And we'll switch it out. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Sole of your left foot on your mat inside your right leg. Straight spine. Inhale, lift the crown of your head. Squeeze your knee in and exhale, forehead to knee, curl it out. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to the side, left sole of foot on the inside of your right thigh. Bend your right knee to capture the ball of your right foot with the strap. hold on to both ends of the strap with your right hand. You can leave that right knee straight or bent and turn towards your left knee. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Bend your right arm any amount. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, left arm down. Bend your right leg. And come to lying down on your back and choose your resting, your restorative pose. Since we have done some hip work, you could try supine, Supta Baddha Konasana, which means a lying down cobbler pose or butterfly pose. I love legs up the wall. So I love butterfly pose. I love legs up the wall or legs on the chair. If anyone would like to have some help. The legs up the chair on the chair. Awesome. Love it. That's no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure your neck was supported. We've got all the different options I love. Yeah, you have to get as close as you can without getting snared by the door. Oh, great. So whatever inversion or resting pose that you have chosen, take a few moments to honor your body and to thank your body for sticking with you. And yes, your body is not perfect, in case you didn't notice. My body is not perfect, and yes, I have noticed. But gratitude, what our bodies do for us every single day. So breathe in gratitude. Breathe out any criticism, any woulda, coulda, shouldas. You chose an inversion pose. I recommend taking a few breaths in traditional resting pose, Shavasana, or the sort of breath hold that we did at the beginning of class. Or stretch your legs out, allow your feet to roll to the sides, tuck your shoulders underneath your back. Relax your brow, your jaw, shoulders. Oops. And stay in your resting pose as long as that serves you. If you're ready to move on with today, start slowly. Little movements in your fingers and toes, maybe open and close your fists. Rock your head from side to side. Do enjoy one last full body morning stretch. How does this feel different from the ones we started with at the beginning of class? If there is any difference. When you're ready, turn to one side and gently push yourself up to a seat. And we'll take the community breath of gratitude. And without our community, it would be really tough to go through each day. We depend on each other. We depend on our community. So we'll take a community breath of gratitude as we inhale. And exhale, we bow forward with love and joy. And thank you so much for joining us today and enjoy this beautiful day. And I'm grateful for each of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you for coming.